Oh, hi boys and girls, how are you? It's Mr. Tom again. How you doing? You're still home? I'm still home too. You know, I think it's a good idea to keep trying to do things that we normally do at school, even though you're home. So, I'd like to read you another book if that's okay. But I'm going to try to change again because I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt, and I probably should be wearing something more teacherly, right? So give me a second, okay? Hey, how you doing, huh? Wait a minute. This isn't what was supposed to happen. I think I did it wrong. Hold on a second, boys and girls. Let me try this again. Hey, move it along here. Move it along. Keep it going. Oh, what in the world? This blanket's not working right. I think I should have read the instructions before I started using it. Well, let me try this one more time. Don't go anywheres. What? This is weird. It's not even cold in here. I have to take this blanket back. It is not working right, boys and girls. Let me just do it another way, okay? Let me try it this way, okay? Ready? Where'd you go? Oh my goodness. I better stop this. Let me just get the book and read it to you, okay? Hold on a second. Don't go anywheres. So here's our book for today. A Pocket for Corduroy by Freeman. Late one summer afternoon, Lisa and her mother took their laundry to the laundromat. As always on such trips, Lisa carried along her toy bear, Corduroy. The laundromat was a busy place at this hour. Now, Corduroy, you sit right here and wait for me, Lisa said. I'm going to help with our wash. Did Corduroy stay there? Did he listen to Lisa or not? Corduroy waited patiently. Then suddenly he perked up his ears. Lisa's mother was saying, "Be sure to take everything out of your pockets, Lisa dear. You don't want your precious things to get all wet and soapy." "Pockets?" said Corduroy to himself. "Well, I don't have a pocket." He slid off the chair. "I must go find something to make a pocket out of," he said. And he began to look around. Uh-oh, he didn't stay in the chair like Lisa said. First, he came to a pile of fancy towels and washcloths, but nothing was the right size or color. Then he saw a huge stack of colorful clothes in a big laundry bag. "There ought to be something in here to make a pocket out of," Corduroy said. Without hesitating, Corduroy climbed into the bag, which was filled with pieces of wet laundry. The dampness didn't bother Corduroy in the least. "Ah, this must be a cave," he said, sighing happily. "I've always wanted to live in a dark, cool cave." When the time came for Lisa to fetch her bear, he was gone. "Oh, Mommy," she exclaimed, "Corduroy isn't here where I left him." "I'm sorry, honey," said her mother, "but the laundromat will be closing soon, and we must be getting home." How do you think Lisa feels right now? She's got to leave her best friend, her bear, Corduroy. Lisa was reluctant to leave without Corduroy, but her mother insisted. "You can come back tomorrow," she said. "I'm sure he will still be here." As they left, a young man wearing an artist's beret, a cap, was taking his laundry out of the bag. The very bag Corduroy had discovered. Before he knew it, Corduroy was being tossed together with all the wet sheets, shirts, shorts, and slacks. Can you find Corduroy and all of that? Do you see him? There he is. That man doesn't know Corduroy's in there, I don't think. Just as the artist was shutting the glass door, Corduroy tumbled out onto the floor. How in thunder did that bear ever get mixed up with all my things? The artist wondered. Poor Corduroy was damp all over. Well, the least I can do for him is give his overalls a good drying, said the man thoughtfully. He unbuttoned Corduroy's shoulder straps and he put his overalls in the dryer with his clothes. Corduroy grew dizzy as he watched the clothes spinning around and around. But the artist became inspired. That means he had a good idea. This would make a wonderful painting, he said as he took a sketch pad out of his pocket and began drawing the swirling colors. I can hardly wait to get back to my studio. Finally, the dryer stopped whirling and the man gathered up the clothes. He helped Corduroy put on his warm, dry overalls. All at once, the manager of the laundromat called, Closing time! Everybody out! Corduroy was gently placed on top of a washing machine. I wonder who that bear belongs to, said the artist as he was leaving. Seems to me he should have his name someplace. He's too fine a fellow to just be lost. As soon as the lights were turned off, Corduroy began his search again. He was surprised to see something white glowing in the dark. Maybe it's snow, he said excitedly. I've always wanted to play in the snow. He accidentally tipped over the box with the open lid, and suddenly he was covered with soft, slippery soap flakes. Gradually, Corduroy began to slip and slide and whee! Oh, what fun, he said with a smile. I've always wanted to ski down a steep mountainside. But is that snow, boys and girls? It looks like it, but it's snow flakes. No, soap flakes. That's right, soap flakes. He landed paws first in an empty laundry basket. Well, this must be a cage, he said, peeking through the bars. I've never wanted to live inside a cage like a bear in the zoo. But by now Corduroy felt drowsy, and he soon nodded off to sleep. Next morning, when the manager came to open the door of the laundromat, there was Lisa, waiting. I left something here yesterday, she explained. May I look around? Certainly, said the manager. My customers are always leaving things. Lisa was searching under the chairs and in back of the washing machines when she heard the manager call to her. Is this what you're looking for, señorita? There's Corduroy. He found her. Yes, he's my best friend, shouted Lisa as she came running. She reached in and picked Corduroy up out of the basket. So this is where you've been, you little rascal, she said. It's time I took you home. Lisa thanked the manager and ran out the door and down the street, holding Corduroy tightly in her arms. I thought I told you to wait for me, she said. Why did you wander away? Well, I went looking for a pocket, Corduroy said. Oh, Corduroy, why didn't you tell me you wanted a pocket? Asked Lisa, giving him an affectionate squeeze. Lisa didn't know Corduroy wanted a pocket. Well, that very morning, Lisa sewed a pocket on Corduroy's overalls. And here is a card I made for you with your name on it to keep tucked inside, she said. I've always wanted a purple pocket with my name tucked inside, said Corduroy, as he and Lisa nuzzled noses. A happy ending, boys and girls. That's the book, A Pocket for Corduroy, by Don Freeman. Hope you liked it. Well, boys and girls, we'll have more books coming soon, okay? But in the meantime, be good. Listen to mom and dad or your babysitter or your tia or tio or abuelo or abuela or whoever's watching you, listen to them, okay? We'll have another book soon, okay? Bye, boys and girls.